Good morning, fellow Southern Cameroonians. Today na Sunday, number 14 day for this month of September 2025. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense pass king, Lukong. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth, they bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work for this journey to our freedom, to the freedom of the people of the Ambas Bay. Our fellow citizens at home and abroad, I bring una all liberation greetings. We dey at the crossroad where our people they feel the maximum of the self-imposed lockdown, self-wound, we wouldn't get them for ourselves, now the situation that on the ground as a result of this failed policy, we wouldn't leave them illiterates, wickedness and evil, it don't take hold of our struggle as Anglophones, and today we dey in the crossroad. We will start for Bamenda.
Now commercial avenue this for Bamenda way. Now Chris people that now they don't use them. Chris man, he don't go for restaurant, they will play, they will go pick chop. Restaurant be closed. He went rather so occasion, go never quarter may go pick chop. No occasion. Now we don't nyati enter commercial avenue. You see and say they don't turn commercial avenue now. Now the garbage site. Look up. Now, Dotty and the way they use it now to for commercial avenue. Now, the avenue, the way when man enter inside Bamenda, he gave no say he don't arrive. Look away, Dotty. Bamenda City Council, he don't first of all abandon the commercial avenue. Look, they paint the way they is, find place where they be arranged up. He don't enter menopause. Dotty and now, all people around commercial avenue, they want to go back Savannah, they want to go back market, they carry all Dotty them. They can't show them for Minjo town. No be disgrace be this. How you fit enter inside Bamenda for the main town, you see the kind palava.
So, this is the phenomenon that is going on through our territory. Towns, villages, all of them have been closed down, except for Kumba, where we want to congratulate our people. And unfortunately, two of our main prep coordinators in Kumba are not in town, so that we could get videos, and our network in Kumba is not in the position to provide the material for our people to see and evaluate for themselves what is happening in Kumba. Nevertheless, in all our areas where there are activities, economic activities, it is at a minimum. This is the highest ghost town that have ever been recorded for the past 3 years. There have been no interurban, interroyal, or traveling between towns or villages and villages. That has been the case. It is a self-inflicted wound. Ghost town or lockdown like this could have been even effective if we have mechanism to transfer such political capital into diplomatic gains. All those who were supposed to be doing the diplomacy for Ambazonia, all of those groups are not in the position of doing so. The European representative in Cameroon, before he left, says that there is no Ambazonian group that was established that represent the interests of our people. So it's impossible for any of them to approach any authority to talk on behalf of the people who are locking down or call for those lockdown. They don't have that moral authority, and there is no prospect that anything that is happening on the ground will help us in any way. So it is useless. We will lock down our own people, punish them, sanction them, and then life will go on after. Nothing will add to the value of our struggle. Florentine of the IPOB, the indigenous people of Ambazonia, also have come out with an audio of the same thought. Let's listen to him.
Good morning. Today is the 13th of September, 2025. And a governing council, Indigenous People of Ambazonia's Governing Council, IPOA GovC. I don't come for talk for una today regarding the dire situation for Ground Zero, because I don't get so many reports, so many calls. My people then, our people, they go through a lot of pain. This one, na a fact, we don't fit deny it. The lockdown no longer serve a useful purpose for we. I understand. Say the elephant who they fight for catch am, divide am big. Any man they use his own strategy. Any man they cut his own part for the elephant the way he like. But I will get for put my foot down and for talk for when I say time don't reach. Make we brave warriors in two. Listen to the voice of the leadership, especially in the diaspora, because we get a good oversight for which we this the lead we to. When we lock down our own people, we destroy our own economy, we destroy the social bonds, and it weakens the resolve of our people to achieve the restoration.
That and many more about the suffering and the dire need in Ground Zero, self-inflicted wound. Our boys, they take sword, they put them now for our own wound because we don't allow our struggle to be dominated by extremists, by illiterates, and people who have no idea about what they are doing. What would this ghost town or lockdown accomplish? Nothing. Of course, it sends a message that the grievances are alive, but there are just so many alternative ways to do and accomplish the same. Fellow Southern Cameroonians in particular, I will release audio of my conversation with one of the biggest ADF general in Ground Zero in Bamenda, who was the first general in Bamenda when the struggle started before even Agaba. He was the main one who organized the fighting, who coordinated with General Ivo and many other soldiers in Bamenda. I'm going to let you people to hear exactly what has been going on. It is a time for reflection and a time for debate as we consider all this thing going around. There is a big election going on in Cameroon. You have heard the position of PRAP. Our position is that we Anglophones should stop fighting for presidential politics. It is not our battle, it's not our fight. We should adapt like other minorities who have failed or who can't by their own means or even with the help or lack thereof of any international partner fight for their freedom. Like the people of Hong Kong, how they have adapted, the people of Tibet, Inner Mongolia, the people of Chechnya, even the people of Catalonia, the people of the Basque region in Spain. We must adapt to the reality of our situation and be pragmatic to secure for our people a brighter future. We must do everything for the betterment of the people of Southern Cameroon. And that is what PRAP is all about. That is why we have chosen the path of non-violence, more effective means to advocate, to push for positive changes and greater freedom for our people. Like we always say, when issues that reinforces the idea of the struggle prevails, it also empowers and emboldens the bad actors that has brought us to our knees and a place of self-inflicted wounds and pushing us towards suicidal mission as a people. So definitely you find the people of the Egg of Sea are now emboldened, and some other people who have been very negative in our struggle. I will play audios from our generals for Ambazonians to know how many Ambazonian soldiers that have been killed by ADF and Ayabacho. I will let you people know exactly the details and how I found about those things when I was with them and my reaction to them and how I fight to suppress what was going on. The purge that was led by Ayabacho to kill everybody that was brought into the ADF, including Captain Smopikin and many other things. I'll play the audios from their own general so that everybody should hear for educational purposes, and it has a lot to do with what we are pushing forth. So I'll put out those audios in 2 subsequent podcasts so our people can hear. But I will address some of the regime propagandists of Kunda Titus and some of the extremists whose leader have been arrested for crimes against our people in Ambazonia, that is the Egg of Sea. Both Kunda Titus group, the Cameroon propagandists, who are now trying to hide their bloody hands behind this arrest of Ambazonian leaders, and the Egg of Sea members who can't come to their mindset. I must remind our people that Paddy Asanga, Kunda Titus with Theophilus, who live in Damokon Street, they went on air when Diongote visited the Fons Palace in Mancon to call for the Cameroon military to retaliate against our population for an ADF attack of an IED attack. The Cameroon military went, burned down the entire Bengui Road quarter, killing 6 innocent people in the course of that doing. They justified on national TV, saying that our population is guilty of harboring Ambazonian fighters and deserves to be punished and be attacked. That is directing attack against innocent civilians. The Cameroon government have massacred thousands and destroyed lives, and their own propagandists who perpetrated these actions, who mislead and use the Cameroon military for such crimes, cannot hide their bloody hands by pointing hands on others. Yes, they have succeeded. Kunda Titus, Paddy Asanga, and all those who runs their intelligence counter operations called the DDR, they have lured weak-minded people like Ayabacho into criminality so that their own crimes could be blurred. But the record of the Cameroon government atrocity are there for the whole world to see. People like me, who did not fall for their tricks but stand for the right of our people, who could not establish the atrocity on both sides for them. People like me remain saints in comparison. My mere presence, my dignity, and my voice exposes their darkness, and that burnt their heart with hatred towards me. That's why all they can do is sit online, consume with wishful thinking about my arrest, but their day will come. They will be put under the bus by the same regime, exposed by the same regime, and their day to face justice for the crime. Those who they have put their pictures on social media, lying that they are Ambazonian fighters, those whose families' property have been destroyed by their campaign, those whose life have been destroyed by them, one day they will pay for their crimes if they don't come out to apologize and claim responsibility. They should keep dreaming. I am still here, unshaken, while their lives rot in the same pits as their conscience. They have tried to write articles, publish things, try to point fingers at me in any ways they possibly can, because my mere presence, my voice, my ability to speak the truth without fear exposes their darkness. Their prayer for my downfall, wishing for my arrest, dreaming that one day I will disappear. But let me educate them. Truth tellers don't disappear. People with good conscience and good mind do not disappear. People who fight for our people indeed do not disappear, and they do not stop. They do not take a break until our mission to give our people greater freedom is attained. So they and their petite agents' obsessions with me is nothing but proof that I matter to them. While they remain faceless, cowards, hiding behind fake accounts, they can call me chief of whatever they like to, invent crimes, if that helps them to sleep at night about me and think of whatever they think about me. They are just delusional people. But the reality is simple. People like me are saints compared to them. I stand on the side of justice and peace, while they and their masters drown in the blood of people and countless innocent people they have killed. Like dogs, they will keep barking, keep threatening, keep repeating the same propaganda. Come sun or rain, I will still be here, untouchable, unshaken, unbowed, and every time you mention my name, it only reminds the world that you fear me. And the fear they have for me is the fear they have that the Ambazonian people, the Southern Cameroonians, one day will become a people who become shameless, who stand and speak for themselves, who have their dignity back. And those dogs like them, who have been used or they have lent themselves to be used to destroy our community and our people, they said that same dog would turn back to them. Like the phrase I brought into this struggle, dog go come bite dog. Fellow Southern Cameroonians, fellow Anglophones, the truth never lies. The truth is never afraid. The truth is never fearful. The truth is bold, fresh, just like we are in PrAP. We stand for the truth. We have always stand for the truth. We have always stood for the truth. And we will never change because it is our blood, it is our being of being honorable people, people of dignity, who speak for the speechless, for those who cannot speak for themselves, who continue to call for attention to our refugees, 70,000 of them who are active, who have active refugee status. That means they are under refugee UNHCR care in Nigeria, even if they don't receive any help. More than 3 times that number are wandering around in Nigeria, in Ghana. I want to tell you people that we will never forget you. We will never stop pushing for assisted return back home so that one day you can be able to walk firm in the land of your birth, able to die and put in rest in the land of your birth. We will spare no energy to bring you back home. For our IDP who are scattered all over Cameroon, we see you, we hear you, we will speak for you. For all those Southern Cameroonians who are in despair in the diaspora, we hear you, we will speak for you, we will not give up. For the Cameroon soldiers who have been killed on the battlefield, Kunda Titus, Padea Sanga, Theophilus, who they call Batex in Damocon Street, who works for the devil, they will not say anything. They will hide their tails under their belly, like a dog not capable of attacking even a thief, because they are animals. They are the devils, Leviathans, the vampires of our society. Those Cameroon military people also have families. They are somebody's brothers, mother, father, who have been killed, because these individuals have done everything to fight against peace, fight against justice and negotiation, because they want to continue to live fat from money that they have been paid for to fight their own brothers. There is God, and He will have the final say. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.